Ooh, y'all remember trash tub days? Oh my goodness, it was so bad. But today, while my bathrooms aren't nearly that bad, we're gonna make sure they don't start devolving again. And honestly, it has been years since I've dedicated a full day to deep cleaning bathrooms. And it shows. This video is sponsored by Clorox, and I'm super thankful because this is a very necessary bathroom intervention day. Beyond toilets, which I will be cleaning a lot of, we will be doing top to bottom cleans, including mirrors, sinks, counters, showers, tubs, floors. The goal by the end of this is to make it look like my bathrooms have never had a human step foot inside of them, let alone do other things. And we got a lot to cover today, so let's get to it. Today is the perfect day to be cleaning bathrooms, by the way, because I don't know if you can hear it. It is torrentially downpouring outside. So as long as I'm reined in, I might as well be productive so that when it is a beautiful sunshiny day, I'm not cleaning bathrooms on that day. Anyways, starting with the worst, first the kids' bathroom. I always get comments on how does the boys' bathroom get so bad? Truly, I don't know, but also y'all have seen how bad my bathroom has been historically, so maybe they take after me a bit. No, but I do have them clean the bathroom occasionally. It's just the priority for this week was to clean the general upstairs. So the play area, the theater room, their rooms. I think I've just accepted that my home will never be 100% clean in 100% of areas. It's just not. It can be 100% clean in certain sectors of my home. And by the end of this video, the bathroom sector will be 100% clean. And so we're gonna be just good with that. Speaking of my kids wrecking bathrooms and reminiscing on trash tub days, I gotta shout out to the 10-minute tidy, because while my bathrooms are clearly in need of some TLC, they have not digressed to the dire states of their past. And it's because of the 10-minute tidy. I feel like random 10-minute tidies daily is what keeps this ship afloat and not smelling like a poop deck. And it doesn't sound like much, but if you have just 10 minutes to spare before leaving the house, or maybe you just realize you've been couch rotting for a little too long and you want a quick burst of productivity, I've often used 10-minute tidies to surface level clean a single bathroom, my kitchen island, do a load of laundry. It all adds up so much over time. 10 minutes a day over 30 days is 5 hours of cleaning, which is always crazy for me to think of because the amount of times I've had to clean these bathrooms, it has to be days of my life. But that is why I like finding hacks to clean faster and less often. But yes, do not underestimate the long-term power of a 10-minute tidy daily.
That's toothpaste.
Now for the toilets. I should probably just get them all done at once. I generally clean top to bottom, but I feel like for toilets, that's going to be the exception for the rest of the bathrooms because this is my least favorite task of all. And instead of going bathroom by bathroom and constantly dreading the toilet, I'm just gonna do them all right now. Then everything else will feel like a cakewalk for the rest of the day. Anyways, so this is how I like to clean toilets as a person who really doesn't like cleaning toilets. So I'm trying to do it efficiently. First, I like to wipe down the toilet. I'm using Clorox disinfecting wipes. As y'all know, I don't like to reuse toilet things, so this is all disposable. Also, I recently discovered that this little scrubber thing that I've been using for years to clean my showers and tubs has these little snap holder things for Clorox disinfecting wipes, and it holds the wipe so that you can easily clean the base of your toilet or other floor areas without getting down on your hands and knees, reaching around the back of the toilet and like rubbing your hair against the side of the toilet bowl. And I have done that before. Anyways, I wipe down the entire toilet so it's fully disinfected. Next, shine inside the bowl. And y'all know I've been using Clorox toilet wands for years at this point, so I was excited when they reached out to me to sponsor this video. Clorox Toilet Wand is a bleach-free all-in-one cleaning system that helps tackle stubborn pink rings and unwanted lime stains to help transform any bathroom the first time around. But yeah, overall, y'all know this is my least favorite task, and this makes it quicker and easier. Last step to make the clean last longer in the toilet so that I don't have to clean them so often is I pop in Clorox automatic toilet bowl cleaner tablets with bleach in the back tank. Oh, now I have to do this over and over again. I'm gonna speed through this, and maybe as motivation, I'm gonna reward myself with this sweet treat after to get me through. Oh. finished all the toilets and I'm rewarding myself with a cheese stick. And I realize that might not sound super exciting as a reward to some, but I love cheese and I'm mildly dairy intolerant, so this is actually a massive reward for me. Okay, but snack time over. I still have to clean the tub and floors upstairs, but now, you know, after just cleaning the toilet in this main bathroom, I'm seeing the mess in here and I can't leave until I finish cleaning this space now. So I'm clearing the counters, wiping down the mirrors, wiping the counters, the sink, etc. And now we are in my tub. Now, I have come a long way since trash tub days, but now it's like caked up makeup dust tub, which is better than trash tub, but still not cute. So I'm going to spray it down with Clorox Cleanup Cleaner with bleach. It can be used to clean hard, non-porous surfaces. The treated surface must remain wet for 30 seconds to disinfect and 5 minutes to tackle mold and mildew. So actually, I'm gonna spray down my shower as well so it can meet the 5-minute dwell time to attack the mold and mildew, because ew. My shower is an icky box of slime right now. Is this pink stuff in here the same nasty pink stuff that forms in toilets? Because yeah, we need the bleach. And then once everything is sprayed down, met the dwell time, we can give it a scrub and a rinse. I'm scrubbing everything using my Clorox extendable tub and tile scrubber to help me clean without breaking my back and having to get on my hands and knees to clean. I haven't taken a bath in so long, clearly. I mean, if I had just taken a bath today without cleaning it, I'd be soaking in a bowl of beige makeup soup. But I love a good bath, so that is on the docket for tonight. My shower needed a much heavier duty scrub. Y'all saw the growth that was happening. And the grout lines especially need some elbow grease, so this electric scrubber is great. I hated on some in the past. I made a dedicated video on products I regret buying, and a scrubber brush like this made it on the list, specifically because it was so weak it wouldn't spin the moment you put any pressure on it. But I ended up trying a second one because I saw the vision and how great it could be. So the one I was using is the second one I tried with much higher RPMs, and I love it. Really, I need to get my mom one. I feel like it would help her so much. I'm well over halfway done, but I'm getting really tired. I need my second wind. I need my second wind. Maybe another little snack break in order? Whew, okay, I just ate the tiniest little fruit snack type thing. But I decided I think I'm going to majorly reward myself at the end of the day today. So I'm only having tiny little snacks to get me through this because I'm gonna go a little crazy after all of this. So for now, we need to keep checking off, and I'm just doing the whole top to bottom in the main bathroom, which is almost done at this point. So we're going to get to floors and mop. All right, handling bleach. So I'm putting on some gloves. I'm going to be using a diluted solution of 1/3 cup Clorox disinfecting bleach and 1 gallon of water to clean and disinfect my floors. It takes 6 minutes to disinfect and 10 minutes to tackle mold and mildew. But fortunately, I don't have mold and mildew on my basic floors. It's not like my shower. So we're just waiting the 6 minutes before we rinse and then let air dry. And then we're just going to repeat that process in the other bathrooms. Oh, I am losing motivation. So let's just chat for a little bit while I regain motivation on my plastic computer chair mat here. I wouldn't normally sit on my bed. It's way comfier than a plastic computer mat on the floor, but because I've been cleaning, I feel dirty and I don't want to go in dirty clothes into my bed and then thus make my bed dirty and then just add more cleaning things to do to my list. I already have enough to do on my list. I recently asked on my Instagram if y'all had any questions, and there were some good ones, so maybe we'll go through that while I regain my motivation and will to keep cleaning. The first question is basically, what does Paul do for a living? I've been posting all these YouTube shorts of these beautiful meals that Paul cooks for me. In case you're new here, Paul is my boyfriend, and he loves cooking and eating food. And I also love eating food, so he cooks for me. It's a really great relationship dynamic. Anyways, I recently posted one and I specifically stated that he's not a chef. He just really, really likes me, as kind of the cheeky caption. And so someone asked, okay, what does he do for a living? So he and his brother own a manufacturing food company together. So I guess it's in the food realm, but he's not a chef. They make like the industrial sized food maker thingies. I don't know. I really don't know. You know the show How Things Work that you watched when you were a kid, where it shows you these giant manufacturing plants and how they make all this food in bulk? Those are the machines that they make. He makes the food machines that go on the TV show How Things Work to teach you how things work. All right, next question. These are just totally random ones I'm pulling up. Do you do all of your house cleaning yourself, or do you hire help as well? Okay, quick background for those of you who are new to my channel. Roughly 2.5, 3-ish years ago, I split from my high school sweetheart of 17 years. We were married for over a decade, and since splitting with him, I have hired help maybe 3 times. I don't have someone who comes weekly or monthly. Basically, what has happened historically is if I'm in a super busy season and I have a lot of other things at work going on, or I just am couch rotting more than I should be and things have kind of spiraled out of control, and then I look around one day and I'm like, WTF, how did things get this bad? And it's like, really bad. In those scenarios, I have called professional housekeepers to come basically just reset my home. But before they even come reset, y'all know, if you want house cleaners, like if you want to fully get your money's worth out of hiring house cleaners, you can't just have clutter everywhere. You know, they're only going to spend so many hours at your house, whether that's 4 to 6 hours. If you have crap laying everywhere, half their time is just picking up your stuff. And so if I knew I was about to be spending $400 or $500 on cleaners being here all day, that was the kick in the butt I needed to go through my house, declutter, clean up, pick up, make sure nothing was on the floor, the counters were cleared. And basically I would spend a day prepping for the cleaners to come. And so when the cleaners were actually here, they were able to fully clean every single surface. So yes, I don't have routine housekeepers come, but when things have gotten really out of control, I use them to motivate me to kickstart things. And then it's more motivating knowing that someone else is going to do the final clean once you're done tidying up and resetting your home. Realistically, I probably should have someone come bi-monthly though, so maybe that's something for me to consider. With all of that being said, let's get to finishing these bathrooms. So as I clean these floors, let's chat summer, my favorite season, even as I live in Texas and it's 100 degrees daily. But what are y'all doing this summer? What are the good summer vacay spots that are niche and not a lot of people know are amazing in the summer? I'm going to Minnesota for 9 days with my boys, and I feel like Minnesota is one of those great summer places that not a lot of people realize is so nice in the summer. While I'm there, Paul is going to be taking his boys to Europe, and it's going to be the longest time we've been apart from each other in the, roughly 2 years that we've known each other. It's weird because us taking these very separate family vacations with our kids reminds me that we're, not a real family, I guess. You know, we were both married before and made promises to our separate families before we even knew each other. Paul promised his boys this trip post-divorce. I promised my family an annual summer visit. And even though we talk about being a blended family, and we are as much as we can be, sometimes we're still living in these little divided chapters, and it's just different. I think somewhat inevitable dating post-divorce when you both have kids. So yeah, it's odd. I have mixed feelings about it sometimes, but it also is what it is. There's only so much vacation time we can each take in a year, and I'm keeping my word to my family, and I'm glad he's keeping his word to his boys. Has anyone else experienced anything like this in your relationship or when you were growing up for your parents or step-parents, I guess? I feel like I'm the only person I know in this situation, so sometimes it's nice to know that there's other people who've been through it. Now that floors are done, we need to refer back to the checklist and see what else we're missing. There are some random one-off things like I missed a counter in this bathroom. We have to take out and reline trash bins. Okay, this is the first bathroom that is 100% done. I love checking off the list. My shower's finally dry so I can put everything back. This bathroom is done and beautiful. Oh, Except that it's not. I had cleaned the counter on the checklist for this bathroom, and I did clean one of the counters. I just didn't have a second clean the counter, so I forgot it. But fortunately, Paul is not the product junkie that I am, so this is way easier to clean. Y'all started from the bottom or the top, and now we're here. It's so clean and beautiful, especially if you compare to trash tub days. The grout lines in the shower are simply white. No longer is there this weird yellow pink tie-dye formation happening on them. Overall, this sector of my home is 100% clean. While it maybe doesn't look like no one has ever stepped foot in this bathroom, I can confidently say that if someone put a blindfold on you and stuck you in here and you just had to guess what room you were in based on the smell, I don't think you would guess bathroom. You would maybe guess laundry room. It smells clean. So many times when I do these full-on cleaning days, I always want to give up at some point, but I power through and it is so satisfying once it's all done. Plus bonus, I get to go indulge in a treat as a reward for myself at the end. So it's like double reward, like clean space, satisfying before and after, plus extra bonus reward. Now it's time for my final reward. Reward time for all my hard work. Cheeseburger and chicken nuggets. Thank you again to Clorox for sponsoring this video, and if you want to keep hanging out, feel free to click on one of the other videos floating over the screen, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!